Welcome to another episode of the Anhedenia project. You know, I've got to restart. Type past these people. I'm still not very used to doing cinema like this. There we go. Not a good ways away. Welcome to another episode of the Anhedenia project. I'm SeptumSin. As always, I really do try to keep this creative, a little bit upbeat. This is a first impression channel. Well, not the channel, but the series is a first impression series. And I always gotta check to see if someone's behind me. So I try and watch the films, and as soon as I finish and I have time to get behind the camera, I do. That's just what I do. I try to do it. That's what I do for this particular series. And I've watched a lot of these films, so quality may vary, but as I'm walking and getting some exercise and getting away from people, I am able to give you my thoughts. Now, the one we're talking about is Give My Regards to O'Hare. I've always considered Evan Jacobs to be the Woody Allen of low-budget cinema. Yeah, not in the way that you might think, but, in the way of a creative mind. I can think of nobody, maybe Lloyd Kaufman, maybe some others, but even Lloyd hasn't done that. Doesn't have quite the creative drive to constantly write, to constantly see films and things that Evan Jacobs seems to produce. Anything is an opportunity to film a project. Pick up a camera, hey, trip, idea, get it down, get it filmed, edit, post. Probably not that quick, but I'm sure that it definitely hits in the mind and that speed. So we've got a tremendous amount of content out this year. I think it's like the 4th film out this year, or 3rd. I mean, we've got Haymaker, we had Fleas 2, we had Taking a COVID Test. This will be the 4th. There's another one that I haven't watched yet, and I'll be getting that done. And then there's going to be more out. It's just a smorgasbord of material. I would say that if you like his material, the Anhedenia channel that he has on Vimeo is well worth the subscription fee. For $2, you get like tons of films at your fingertips. And he goes all over the place. Now, but today we're going to do a short dive into Give My Regards to O'Hare, which I try to do this so you have a short bite, good first impression, so that you can decide, what am I going to watch? I have one on almost everything except for the latest stuff, but I'm getting on that. So let's talk about that. Simple synopsis. Man arrives in O'Hare. He is setting up, gets on, he's planning on moving in with his girl or whatnot and set up, then finds out, nope, she's not feeling it. It's kind of funny. A friend of mine, well, not really a friend, a relative of a friend, did something similar, but they didn't let the person know until they just arrived on their doorstep. Hey, let's get married. And so I can almost see it in a way similar, except they probably had plans together and so on. And the whole movie is about him with that conversation with this person kind of getting his heart broken, and then packing up and leaving at the end. I really like the energy. I love the opening and the ending. I love the music that they play there. I really do feel like that this could have been a bigger movie or a cooler set or a cooler piece with that opening and ending. I really did find that impressive. It did get my attention. I thought this might be something really, really spectacular. Maybe it's a diamond in the rough. I mean, some of the early films, like playing Safety in Numbers and don't ask me, don't quiz me, Toll Collector, some of those have some amazing things. There's a tree behind me that snapped in two. Terrible windstorms that have been through here. But I don't know. A lot of cool energy in there, a lot of creativity, but my lord, I have something when it comes to these kind of monologuing type films. I'm actually in a way kind of monologuing and rambling here, and this is oddly enough by design, kind of a reflection, if you will, an internal musing about the film. And nothing wrong with that. I feel like it is genuine feeling. I feel like the acting and emotions feel real. I do feel like this type of call could happen. That being said, I don't know. I mean, it was fine. I really can't say it was spectacular or bad. It was fine. I mean, it reflects that. If you're going through a certain type of emotional set in your life, or you had certain experiences, this could be a trigger for better or for worse for you. It might actually push it over the edge between one side or another. So I would check your own feelings before you check into this. If you're just kind of watching as a layperson, I think it's an okay thing. Not the kind of film I would be running to the theater to see, maybe. I'm going to try and nail down a physical if I can, if we get one of this. But I'm also an obsessive collector. But I would say it is definitely there. One of these days I'm going to do like a full-on ranking. Because I've done like a tier master of the Anhedenia films, but I've never done like a full ranking as to which ones I think are the best of the best versus, like, you know, the number one versus the number at the bottom. I have to do that sometime just to do it, go through all of them. When I get to a lull maybe in a lot of the filmmaking, I might do that. I'm thinking of doing that as a project. But again, I'm getting off base. But again, kind of an illustration, if you will, of what's going on in this film. Again, it hits the numbers, has a very solid opener ender. I like the music. I like the shots of the flying in and flying out. And I like the general premise. So as a film overall, I'd say well worth a watch if you're looking for a film about a breakup, if you want to see that sort of thing. If you're not, then stay away. So I'd say that's pretty much my rambling review. We'll probably be doing it in a little bit more of a solid style next time for the next one. But I wanted to get my thoughts down, do something more in a unique way, maybe in sort of a way that kind of doesn't open rambling type way. Get a little bit of energy in it. Out in the wilderness. But we'll see you on the next one. Check out Anhedenia. It is a value. I do feel like this film, if you're watching it as in the context of the whole, it's worth you seeing. Get a subscription. I mean, $2 a month worth of entertainment right there. So check it out. And we'll see you on the next one. Probably next week, actually.